Hello my dear students, once again welcome back for the continuation of chapter 6 in chemistry, that is the language of chemistry. Today I would like to explain you characteristic of chemical reaction. For this you can refer to page number 79, 80 and 81. Before I start this, I would like to recapitulate about physical and chemical changes that we have done in chapter 2. Now, what are physical and chemical changes? A physical change is a temporary change in which no new substances are formed, whereas a chemical change is a permanent change in which new substances are formed, and the properties of new substances are entirely different with the properties of original substance. Now let's move on to the today's topic, characteristic of chemical reaction. Chemical reactions can be identified by their characteristics like change in color, change in state, change in odor or smell, emulation of gas, formation of precipitate, heat evolve or release. These are the common characteristics of a chemical reaction. Now your first one, change in color. In some chemical reaction, a chemical change can be indicated by change in color. As you can see here, in some reaction, a chemical change is indicated by change in color. For example, a half-eaten apple is kept for a long time. It turns into brown. This is because a chemical change takes place on the surface of the core apple on exposure to the air. Now next, number 2, change in state. In some reaction, a chemical change is indicated by change in state, physical state. As you can see here, some reaction involve change in a physical state. You know, solid, liquid and gas. These are the 3 physical states of matter. When a candle is ignited, it burns with a yellow flame. A lot of heat and light is given out. The wax candle converted or changed into carbon dioxide and water vapor, which are the gases. Now next here, change in odor or smell. In some chemical reaction, a chemical change is indicated by change in odor or smell. As you can see here, many chemical reaction changes give off distinctive smell. For example, when you add dilute acid to the sulfide salt, SuLphid sulfide salt, a gas is evolved which has rotten egg smell. Now next here, emulation of gas. In some chemical reaction, a chemical change is indicated by the emulation of gas. As you can see here, in some chemical changes, bubbles of gas may be seen if one of the reactants is in the liquid form. For example, when you add an acid to water, you can see the bubbles. This is gas which is released and rises on the surface of the water. Or when you add dilute acid to the carbonate or bicarbonate salt, information takes place. You can see the bubbles which are rises off. This is carbon dioxide, which is released in the form of bubbles. Now next, formation of precipitate. In some chemical reaction or chemical change is indicated by the formation of an insoluble salt. solid, which is in the form of precipitate. As you can see here, formation of precipitate. In some reaction, an insoluble solid is formed in the form of precipitate. When two salt solutions are mixed, they give an insoluble solid in the form of precipitate. For example, when barium chloride solution is added to dilute sulfuric acid, an insoluble solid is formed, that is barium sulfate in the form of precipitate. And the last one here, heat evolved or released. In some chemical reaction or chemical change is indicated by the regulation of heat. As you can see here, in some reaction, a lot of heat release or given out. When you add quicklime into the water, a large amount of heat is evolved. Dear children, here we have come to the end of today's online class. Thank you very much.